As someone who's seen really the growth and development of the Chicago dance community since I would say the late 70s, Chicago used to be the place for a lot of touring companies. And while we have touring companies and while we have Broadway in Chicago, which I believe we need to be exposed to all kinds of dance from everywhere, I believe that Chicago has established itself as a dance city. And it's not restricted to any one form. It could be Lynx Hall, it could be the Auditorium Theater, the Lyric, the Harris, it could be the Athenaeum, or site-specific, somewhere in a park, somewhere along the lakefront. I think that what I saw happen, it wasn't that idea, if you're performing at a big theater, you've made it. That's what I think it used to be like. There was the Chicago City Ballet, there was Hubbard Street, there was Giordano, River North. We had a core company, but we didn't have all those offshoots. We didn't have people who are exploring like Homer Bryant. How do we combine, say, hip hop and African percussion and polyrhythms with classical ballet? As someone who's danced with the Dance Theater of Harlem. You look at someone like Hema Rajagopalan, who is teaming up with Shirley Mordine, postmodern contemporary with classic Bharatanatyam dance. What about all the levels of whether it's flamenco or Mexican folkloric dance? I'm seeing tap, rhythm. How can we bring them all together and respect those forms? But again, I can't say that, we have Chicago's national ballet company. It's not necessarily the Joffrey, nor is it Hubbard Street, which is now, in my opinion, it kind of went from Lou Conte, which was more jazz and music theater oriented, to a lot more experimental in Netherlands dance theater. So I'm not that I'm comparing them to other companies. I just kind of see an evolution in their aesthetic. But I don't think we could say, okay, there's our ballet company, and there's our jazz company, and here's our tap company, and those terms don't really mean a lot to me anymore. I think I'm more interested in what's out there that's movement, and movement comes in so many shapes and forms.